okay, let me just get this out in the open right here, right now, okay? Um, Frankly, I have no idea why a few Texas fans actually hit me up the last couple of days and say, "Oh, why didn't? Where's your OU video? Where's your Oklahoma video? Where's your pregame and your postgame? Oh, you must be too embarrassed about Oklahoma's performance against Cincinnati to post a video." And well, let me just say this: my first thought is, t- Texas fans, you want to talk to me right now? Really? I Let me just say this right now, okay? Let me just say this right now. I'm not gonna rip on Texas. No, I want to. Oh, I want to. It's too easy to. Too easy. And frankly, you guys have had it coming for a while now after all the crap I've been through on here with you guys. I mean, not the video makers, not the video makers. They're classy people. I respect them. You know, we're cool with each other. Not the video makers. Um, I'm not gonna rip Texas. I'm not. I'm gonna say one thing and one thing only. If there is any team, if there is any team on either side of the Red River that should be embarrassed right now, it certainly isn't the team north of the Red River. Let me just say that right now, and that's all I'm gonna say, because I'm not gonna get out here to rip Texas. It's not my business to rip apart a rival team that lost a game that wasn't to my team. Because Texas is not the center of our world, it really isn't. But also, out of respect for what happened this morning with the gunman on the University of Texas at Austin campus, I'm not going to rip Texas out of solidarity for that. The student population there has been through a lot today. Has been through a lot, and my prayers are with them. I've seen a lot of my fellow OU students' Facebook statuses praying for UT students down there. I mean, we just hope you guys are okay. We really do. And no one was injured. The gunman fired some shots in a library on the UT campus and then shot himself. Guys, just pray for that gunman's family. Just pray for them, and pray for all the UT students who witnessed it. I can't even imagine the crap they're going through right now. Just pray for them, seriously. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. I really hope this catches on. I think we should change the name of the rivalry game this weekend just because of that. Personally, I don't want to call it the Red River Shootout anymore. Let's just call it the Red River Rivalry this year, guys. Out of respect for what happened, let's just the Red River Rivalry game. Let's call it OU Texas. How about that? But that's out of my mind right now. Look, here's my post game, and you want to know why I didn't have a pregame post game? I'll give you the long and short of it right now. The 2 days leading up to the game, Thursday night, Friday night, I spent with my friends up in Oklahoma, going out with them, staying out late, having fun with them because, quite frankly, I don't know when I'm gonna see a lot of them ever again. I don't know when I'm gonna see them again, and I wanted to spend every moment that I could with them. And then Saturday was spent moving from Oklahoma City down here to Carrollton, Texas. And these next couple of days have been spent with friends, with family, with friends of my family. They threw me a party because, oh, I don't know, I'm a proud member of the 6% of college graduates nowadays to get their degrees and then get a job in their field. So that's what I spent. I spent my weekend having a life with my friends and my family, a lot of which I'm not sure when I'm going to see again. Sue me. Forgive me. Forgive me that I didn't want to spend a weekend in front of my webcam alone in my room. Sue me. God. Anyway, now let's talk about the OU Cincinnati game. Close win. Close win. One thing I'm noticing about this Oklahoma squad is we are certainly not about the blowouts this season. Not about that. Especially now, we're not about the blowouts that we were in 2008. We're about what I love about this Oklahoma team right now. They may give me heart attacks. Oh, they've given me plenty of heart attacks. But this Oklahoma football team this season is about winning the game at all costs. And I'm glad that we finally won. We've taken care of our road woes this time because all the road games we played last year and the neutral site games that we lost by a field goal or 2 points or a touchdown, we're now winning those games. We are winning those close games now. And for our first road test, I don't care what people say about Cincinnati. I said this in my last videos. I said this. It doesn't matter who we're playing. That team, the Cincinnati Bearcats, it doesn't matter who we're playing on the road, they will show up to take down Oklahoma. They will show up to take down this team right here because that's a big deal if they do. And they realize that. And we made a ton of mistakes, but they made a ton of mistakes as well. Both of these teams capitalized on these mistakes. But some of the good things, DeMarco Murray, Moses Midu did have a good game despite the running game was not that good. Not that good this time around. That's got to change because we have the talent on the offensive line and we have the ability to run the ball much better than what we're currently doing. Ryan Broyles, I believe, had his 11th straight 100-yard receiving game. I'm sorry, 7th straight 100-yard game today. So Ryan Broyles is a huge part of this offense. You know, he deserves all the credit. Going up there in Paul Brown Stadium, I'm glad the Sooners team got the win because the momentum had completely shifted towards Cincinnati. And all the props to the Cincinnati Bearcats for playing us to the very end. You, like Air Force, like Utah State, took one look at that double-digit lead that we had put up on you at one point. It's like, no, we're still going to play. Because every time this team has gone up 12 points, 17 points, 21 points, the other teams have come back. And we've got to stop doing that. The play has been very inconsistent, yes, but, I mean, Landry did have a good game. He did have a good game, 370 yards, 2 touchdowns. He just had that one pick at the end of that game, and that was the pick that turned into a touchdown drive. So it was bad, but it didn't cost us the game. And I am not throwing Landry under the bus. I am sick and tired of all these other Oklahoma fans loving Landry Jones one game and then hating him completely the other game. And then that was exactly the case after the Utah State game and then the Florida State game. They loved him and then they hate him. I'm not throwing him under the bus because he threw one pick that didn't cost us the game. And then when you think about the way he's performed on the road in the past, need I bring up the Nebraska game last year, all of those turnovers, compared to that, he has improved greatly. I still want Landry Jones to be the head of this offense. Him and Ryan Broyles and DeMarco Murray. I'm still really excited about these guys. In the end, Cincinnati made too many costly mistakes. But still, props to Zach Collaros, DJ Woods, props to him. We didn't really have an answer for Isaiah Piet either. Congrats to him. Bomar on the defense, he was giving our offense trouble. Props to him. Cincinnati played with everything they got. 2-time Big East champions. And, you know, you guys are great. I give you props. That was a phenomenal game, great game. Now go be 3-time Big East champions. But to go up there where everyone is against you, the fans, the officials, and the announcers. I think at one point Oklahoma was on the 5-yard line, ready to punch it in. And I remember the announcer saying, all Cincinnati has to do is hold Oklahoma to a field goal. All Cincinnati has to do is hold Oklahoma to a field goal. I'm like, really, dude? Really? It's nice to know that objectivity is alive and well in sportscasting these days. Oh, it's nice to know. But Sooners, great win. Great way to carry that momentum into the biggest game of the season now. OU Texas, it's here. Red River Rivalry. Those videos are coming soon. Fortunately, I won't be able to go. It's weird because the same group of friends is going to go down there. And I've been to the last 2, and not going to this one's going to be weird. But we got everything we need. We've got everything we need. What we need to do, here's the wish list. I'm taking the crimson and cream glasses off now. Here's the wish list. We have got to be more consistent throughout the game. This team is making the big plays at the end to seal the deal. When all the momentum had shifted to Cincinnati, we punched them in the mouth one more time and took the game back. But sometimes that doesn't work out. We need to play much, much more consistently throughout the game so we don't need those big plays at the end. That's what we need to do. The running game's got to be better. The defense has got to tighten up. But, guys, we've got all the momentum going into the next game. And I don't care what you Texas fans have to say about us. There is nothing you can say to me as an Oklahoma fan right now. You have no room to be talking trash. And the Oklahoma players and the coaches took one look at that Texas loss, shook their heads, shrugged their shoulders, and said, whatever. We're still punching them in the mouth next time we see them. It's OU Texas Hate Week, guys. Boomer Sooner. Raw Oklahoma. Fight for OKU. See you guys around, guys.